Welcome back. In the last lesson, we talked about what programming is and why Python is a great programming language to learn. Now, it's time to get set up to start coding. Before we jump into coding, we need to get the Python interpreter installed on our computer. Why do we need to install the Python interpreter? Imagine yourself traveling to a country where everyone speaks a different language, let's say French, for example. To understand and communicate properly, you might need a translator who can listen to what you say, translate it into French, and then translate responses back to you in English. This is where the Python interpreter comes in. In programming, you are the one giving instructions, but the computer doesn't directly understand that language. Python's interpreter acts like a translator, converting your Python code into instructions the computer can follow. So when we write code, the interpreter reads the code line by line and translates it into the language your computer can understand. This is why installing Python, specifically the Python interpreter, is essential for running our Python code. Alright, so let's get it into our computer. First, we need to download it. Python is open source, so you can download it completely free. Just go to python.org. Then you go to downloads, click on the downloads button. On the download page, you have this download button. And in front of the download Python text, you have the current version of Python as at the time of recording this video. So we have version 3.13.1, right? So to download Python for your operating system, you click the button. If you want to download for a separate operating system, possibly Linux, Mac, and others, you use any of the corresponding links. But I am using Windows, so I'm just going to click this. And if you are using Mac, I guess this button is going to download the version for Mac. All right, so you click that. Okay, so I'm having Python being downloaded on my computer. Fortunately, I already have it downloaded, so I'm just going to cancel the download. So if I go to my desktop, I already have the Python interpreter downloaded. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to run the package. All right, so I'm going to run that. Open. So your own download is going to be in your download folder. Go to your download folder and run the package there. So the first important thing to install Python on your computer is to check this add Python to path. This path is very important. You can think of paths as the system's way of filing Python from anywhere on your computer. It's like a shortcut that makes sure we can use Python in any folder or file. So you check that box. If you like, you can check this use admin privileges when installing. That is optional, but let me just check it so it can be run as an admin. Okay, we are not going to use the standard installation procedure. We are going to use the customized one. The standard installer is going to install Python for the current user, but I want Python to be installed for all users on my computer. So I'm just going to use custom installation. Ensure that all these buttons are checked. Ensure that, and then you click on next. So this is the reason why I'm using the custom installation. So I'm going to check this box to install Python for all users. All right, so Python is going to be installed inside this folder. Okay, so after that, I'm going to click on install. But before I click on install, I want to check if Python is currently installed on my computer. To check that, you can open your command prompt. If you are using Mac, you open your terminal. All right, I will try to zoom this in when I'm editing so you can see what I'm typing. But to check if you have Python installed, you can just type Python, then space, and then you have -- version. So that is going to return the version of Python that is currently installed on your computer. If you don't have Python installed, then you are going to have an error. Just like I have here, you can see we have Python was not found. Run this to install from Microsoft Store. Okay, so we are not installing from Microsoft Store. We've already downloaded it. So I'm just going to install this now. Okay, so you click on yes. All right, so wait for the installation to complete. All right, that's a long one. So now I have Python installed on my computer. Sometimes you might have a prompt to disable a maximum path length. If it brings that for you, just check it to disable the max length. If it didn't bring that, don't bother, then you close. So now that we have Python installed, we can check if it is properly installed on your computer. So to check, you run the same command, python dash dash version, but currently I might not get the accurate results. So what we have to do is to restart my command prompt. I'm starting my command prompt, and then I have python dash dash version. Okay, so you can see now I have Python 3.13.1, which is the same version as what we downloaded. All right. Okay, so I think that's in the download button. Okay, so now I have Python installed on my computer. If you don't have this version printed, you can restart your terminal or your command prompt. If you still don't have it, you might want to reinstall Python following the steps we followed from the beginning. All right, now we are one step closer to writing our first Python code. Just one more thing to go. I will show you that in the next lesson. See you there.